The Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps has commenced a 5-day training retreat designed to enhance security awareness and improve conflict resolution strategies. Declaring the program open, Commandant General Dr. Ahmed Abubakar Audi, MNI OFR, stressed the need for early warning responses and interagency collaboration in tackling emerging security threats. The training aims to equip NSCDC personnel with advanced conflict management skills to address security challenges across the country effectively.
Discipline starts from training. And while we hear that and we do that, we also often say that we must harness and leverage on the exploits of training if really we want to move forward.
Commandant General Dr. Ahmed Abubakar Audi urged participants to take the training seriously, highlighting that improved coordination among security agencies has contributed to reducing crime rates in affected regions. He also emphasized the importance of joint training initiatives between the NSCDC and the military forces, reinforcing interagency cooperation as a key element in strengthening national security.
The state is confronted with a very serious crisis where the state actors must really come together if we really want to nip this crisis in the bud. And perhaps that is why we have seen recently that the 3 C's are clearly seen very conspicuously, amongst the agencies. What are the 3 C's? They are collaboration, coordination, and cooperation. Yes. Civil defense is a child of the military, especially the army.
Speaking at the event, the Director of Programs, Gift Owonikpa, underscored the significance of proactive conflict prevention and multi-agency collaboration in sustaining peace and stability.
We would like to acknowledge the good works that NSCDC is currently doing in Nigeria, particularly the works of your armed squad, which includes the Agro Rangers team, and your departments of peace and conflict resolution in all your commands. We have seen the readiness of your team to address conflict issues at all levels.
As the training progresses, security experts anticipate that knowledge gained will enhance crime-fighting strategies and contribute to overall national security improvements. In a move to enhance synergy in the mining sector, the Mining Marshal of the Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps recently paid a courtesy visit to the Director General of the Nigerian Geological Survey Agency, Professor Olusegun Ige. The visit underscored the critical role of geoscientific data in fostering investment and economic diversification in the Nigerian solid mineral sector. Professor Olusegun Ige commended the efforts of the NSCDC mining marshals, acknowledging their role in ensuring a secure and well-regulated mining environment. He emphasized that the geoscientific data generated by the agency serves as a foundation for investment in the sector, supporting Nigeria's broad economic growth agenda. He further noted that a sanitized mining environment, which is currently being strengthened by the NSCDC, is essential for attracting both local and international investors.
Our mandate as an agency is closely linked to what you are doing. And our mandate is essentially to generate geoscientific data that will be sufficient and adequate enough that will enhance or support our investments or investors for economic diversification, or at least to better the economic growth of our nation, Nigeria. So, in summary, that is our mandate. And no matter how prepared, how excellent that we carried out our mandate and how resourceful we are, if the environment is not conducive, if the environment is distorted, then it will be difficult for the investors to come. So you can now see how well placed your effort of sanitizing the mining sector is to helping our own activities.
Speaking during the visit, Assistant Commandant of Corps John Onoja addressed the issue of illegal mining in Nigeria. He highlighted the NSCDC ongoing efforts to combat illegal activities and create a legal framework that promotes responsible mining practices. According to him, establishing a well-regulated mining industry is vital to unlocking the full potential of Nigeria's solid mineral sector, ultimately contributing to national economic development.
We recorded quite a number of success stories in the year 2024 in our bids to fight against illegal mining nationwide. You agree with me that the attention of federal government under President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has been shifted towards boosting the economic base through the mining sector. That gave birth to Mining Marshal in March 2024, and since inception, we've been working around the clock tirelessly, putting relentless efforts to ensure that we stem the menace of illegal mining in Nigeria. As I speak today, the records are there for verification. We've had series of good arrests, hundreds of good arrests so far. The records are clear that today you have traffic of people towards the Nigerian Mining Cadastral Office in search of regularization and compliance to relevant mining laws.
The meeting reaffirmed the commitment of both agencies to working together towards a more structured and secure mining industry, ensuring that Nigeria harnesses its vast mineral resources for sustainable growth. In recognition of excellence, dedication, and outstanding service, the FCT Commandant of the Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps, Olushola Odumosu, has honored 23 personnel with medals of excellence. During the Monday Muster Parade at the Commandant Quarters in Wuse Zone 5, Abuja, Commandant Odumosu presented the medals and cash donations, commending the recipients for their relentless service and commitment to cause mission in 2024. He emphasized that their contributions have significantly impacted the successes recorded by the FCT Command, urging them to remain steadfast in their pursuit for excellence. The Commandant highlighted that the award is not only a recognition of past achievements, but also a motivation for greater responsibilities. He reiterated the Corps' value of humility, integrity, and professionalism, assuring that he remains committed to upholding these standards.
I recognize some of you that have performed exceptionally well or that have demonstrated commitment and resilience in 2024. Just another way to say thank you for all that you do and to motivate you to do better. And also for those of you who are not at your best in what you do, it's just also an opportunity to encourage you to be at your best in all you do.
He charged the award recipients to continue serving with distinction while encouraging all the personnel to emulate their dedication, emphasizing that diligence and hard work are always rewarded.
All right, you're welcome back. It's still your security program, The Defenders, and I'm now right here with the head of unit, Mike and Still, of the Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps, Kwara State Command. I'm talking about the Deputy Commandant of the Corps, David Olushola. It's nice having you on the program, sir.
Thank you very much, the National Family.
Well, I would like us to dwell more and talk about the activities going on here at the Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps. Talking about Mike and Still, we know it's one of our major resources here in Nigeria, and I know NSCDC we're doing video, even of recent. The Commandant General just won the Mining Marshal So in the Kwara State, can we just hear more?
Our shortcomings, our challenges, so to say, getting to these nooks and crannies, these areas. But as far as we are concerned, the ones who have been able to lay our hands upon, as far as this job is concerned, we have not ceased in making sure that they do what is needful by registering with the cadastre, coming back to this place to come and identify themselves with us. What do I mean? By having the documents on ground with us. The registration, the license, the royalties they are paid to the federal government, and what have you. We have them for those that we have. For those that we have not seen, we are making efforts with the federal mines officer here in Kwara to let them, after the registration, to come down to this place and go beside the files here with us.
So let's get to talk about the activity that's talking about anti-human trafficking. Okay?
Thank you so much. Well, this is the anti-human trafficking of the Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps of State Command. We are serving with the responsibilities of handling trafficking cases, especially these days that children are being lost to travel abroad. And once they get there, especially to Libya, to Cairo, and the rest of them like that, when they get there, they are being maltreated. Our guests are being lured to travel, and once they get to their areas of destination, they are being maltreated, used as slaves, sex slaves, which is against the constitution of our dear country. So these are issues we are facing, and to God be the glory, we've been able to handle so many cases relating to such stuff. Recently, we handled a case of a girl that was allowed to travel. So it was the case was brought to this unit. We had to transfer to NAPTI because they are the lead agency in such cases. So once we have any complaints like that, we make arrests, we investigate, and we hand over to NAPTI. So that's one of the things we've been able to achieve so far.
We're still on the program. You go away. I'll be right back.
The Commandant General Special Intelligence Squad of the Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps has recorded significant successes in the fight against oil theft and illegal refining activities in Abia and Rivers State. In a series of operations, the squad arrested 4 suspects and confiscated over 200,000 liters of siphoned and stolen crude oil, which had been illegally acquired from an installed wellhead and packaged inside cellophane nylons and jerrycans. The discovery was made at a reconstructed illegal refining site deep in the Unwogo Community Waterside Forest and the boundaries of Owaza, Ukwa West and Odagwa. Upon storming the site, NSCDC operatives uncovered makeshift refining facilities, including cooking ovens and drum pots, actively processing the stolen crude into adulterated petroleum products such as automated gas oil and dual-purpose kerosene. While 4 suspects were apprehended, others fled into the surrounding rivers and forests to evade arrest. In a separate operation, the squad intercepted and destroyed 2 large wooden boats, each carrying about 100,000 liters of stolen crude oil, being ferried along the Waza-Odagwa River boundaries. Acting on intelligence, operatives discovered that vendors had illegally accessed an active wellhead and loaded the crude into the boats for transportation. Upon sighting security operatives, the suspect abandoned the vessels and fled. All recovered exhibits, including the wooden boats and stolen crude oil, were destroyed to prevent further illegal activities. The NSCDC remains committed to dismantling oil theft network and protecting the nation's critical assets, warning perpetrators that security agencies are on high alert and will continue to clamp down on such criminal activities. It has been 100 days of strategic enforcement, security intervention, and crackdown on illegal activities under the leadership of the Osun State Commandant of the Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps, CC Igbalawole Shotiyo. As part of efforts to curb illegal mining, the command recently dismantled an unlawful mining operation at Sambisa area, Kajola, at Takumosa West local government. Acting on intelligence, officers raided the site, arrested suspects, and destroyed equipment, including drag lines and pumping machines. This is one of several enforcement actions taken against illegal miners. In November, 5 suspects were arrested for operating without a mining license, while another was apprehended in January for similar offenses.
We have been on the tail of these people over some weeks now, and finally we were able to bust them today. We picked some of them, and some of them took to their use. But we want to let you know, want to let the good people of Osun State know that Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps, we are not going to tolerate any form of illegal mining in anywhere in this state, whether Ilesha, whether Ife, whether this place. So we want to tell all the people that are involved in illegal mining that they should pack their things and leave this state. If you want to involve in any form of mining, you should go to the Federal Ministry of Mines and collect your license that will authorize you to operate in anywhere in the state.
Beyond mining, the NSCDC has been relentless in tackling oil theft and vandalism. In November, a suspect was caught diverting 10,000 liters of premium motor spirit meant for an NNPC mega station in Osogbo. The stolen fuel was recovered and the suspect prosecuted. Securing critical national assets has also been a priority. Under Commandant Shotiyo's leadership, security has been reinforced at key railway stations in Osogbo, Dagoluede, and Inisha, making rail travel safer. The command also strengthened its partnership with the Transmission Company of Nigeria to safeguard transmission lines and towers, reducing the risk of power disruptions. In conflict resolution, the NSCDC's Agro Rangers unit continue to mediate between farmers and herders, ensuring peaceful coexistence and protecting farmlands from destruction. The command has also intensified its regulation of private guard companies, ensuring only licensed operators function in the state. As the command marks 100 days of action, Commandant Shotiyo reaffirms the NSCDC's commitment to safeguarding lives, securing national assets, and ensuring law and order across Osun State. Residents are urged to support these efforts by reporting any suspicious activities to the authorities.
The special event marking the 100 days in office and birthday anniversary of the Plateau State Commandant of the Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps (NSCDC), Ishaku Musa, had in attendance serving and retired service chiefs, officers and men of the Corps, as well as invited guests. In a welcome address, Commandant NSCDC Command and Staff College, ACG David Abi, remarked that the celebrant is a vibrant leader worthy of emulation.
I want to thank you all for taking time out of your very busy schedule to come here and to fellowship with our brother. Today marks 100 days in office, and it's so cute, it's so significant for us, because if after 100 days in an office and you're being celebrated, it means you're truly doing well. Good job, my brother, good job.
In an exhortation, the NSCDC chaplain, Reverend Sunday TM, congratulated the commandant, noting that God wants his children to honor him always.
We have achieved so much, and God, what is required from him is to say thank you. And in that, God will honor the Lord in the name of Jesus. He said, for great is the Lord, and greatly to be praised.
Goodwill messages came from the Plateau State Commissioner of Police, representative of the General Officer Commanding 3 Division and Commander Operation Safe Haven, the Controller General of Immigration, NAF 551 Commander Jos Station, who in separate remarks extolled the virtues of the NSCDC boss. The celebrant and commandant of the NSCDC Plateau State Command, Ishaku Musa, says his achievement so far is a collective effort.
The people of you have achieved
the following. The ongoing construction of area command of MANU, actualization of personal identity card, official commissioner of 2 divisions, Achikano division at Shingamu local government and MANU divisions in Kwampa, respectively.
The event featured the presentation of awards of excellence to some outstanding officers of the NSCDC and a special one to the commandant of the Corps, Ishaku Musa, for his exemplary leadership. Highlight of the ceremony was the foundation laying of the NSCDC clinic and the building of an office accommodation for the legal department of the security outfit, sponsored by Dr. Fish, and both located at the premises of NSCDC headquarters in Jos.